Okay.
All
All
right.
yours. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you so much for giving me the space to share this at the Global Game Jam. So I'm Stephanie. I'm with Marika. We're a social impact organization. So basically, the programs that we do, the activities and events are mostly with a social impact. Or in other words, you can also we also refer to ourselves as a social enterprise. So the reason why I'm here is a project that we're working on right now is a 6 months program that aims to empower Malaysians to develop socially conscious games. So games with a social impact or addressing a social issue that matters to us. And there's a game jam component to it, and that's why I want to speak to all of you. So to briefly explain it, I wish that we had our website ready, but unfortunately I couldn't. We couldn't put it up on time. But hopefully that by connecting with all of you today, and then we'll get to keep in touch and then be able to update you along the way. So the gist of the program is a three-phase program. The first phase would be a series of webinars, and these series of webinars will feature speakers from the US and also Malaysians. And we're highlighting game creators who developed and created games with the social impact. So we do have quite a number of Malaysian games that were done independently and locally, and also published and all that actually have strong social impact elements to it. So we're very excited to share that during the webinars. And then phase two, we're going to have a masterclass and game jam. So we'll have a series of workshop and also a game jam as part of so it's a 4 days event. The game jam portion is confirmed to be physical, but the workshop and masterclass could be a hybrid, could be a mix of both, depending on because one of the feedback that I got is that you all have very busy schedules, may not be able to commit to 4 days, but we definitely want the game jam to be physical because we want everyone to meet physically after being virtual for the last 2 years. I think it'll be a very nice opportunity to come together and also to introduce you to some of the social impact organizations, and hopefully you all can work together to develop games that are impactful. So that's phase two. And then phase three, so from the game jam, there will be pitching at the end of it. And after the pitch, the top three selected teams, because we encourage you to sign up in teams of 3 to 5. If you want to sign up individually, you can as well, and then we'll figure out if we can match you with people if you don't have a team already. And the final phase will be the top three will get seed funding to further develop the game, and also go through a 3 months mentorship program. And then at the end of the 3 months, we hope to feature your game at a national game conference, probably level up, or I think that's the only games conference we have right now that is on a national level. Yeah, so hopefully to then feature it there and get it tested and all that, and hopefully meet people in the industry and connect you with other corporations and organizations as well. So yeah, that's the gist of the program. I just wanted to share with all of you because I feel like this is like the exact audience that we want to reach out to, because the bigger picture of this program is really to grow and encourage a community of video games creators that think about creating games that ideally we think about it in a dreamy way, like can change the world, like make a change in the world, solve a world problem. So that's the that's the big dream. But essentially we want to strengthen a community in Malaysia to think about these sort of this sort of social issues in Malaysia and the world. So yeah, I'm so sorry I don't have the website ready. We really wish that we had that ready by today, but unfortunately because of the upcoming holidays, everyone's very busy clearing off stuff. But we want to connect with all of you, so I'm just going to drop in a type form in the chat. Just to, if you're interested in this, just send us your email and any updates we have, especially when we launch our website where all the information will be available, the links to register, everything we will basically send you guys a newsletter or inform you of the updates. Unfortunately, that's the best I could provide for now. But I shall not take any more time. But if you have any questions, just drop in your contact, and then I will also drop in my email here if you have any questions or anything you're interested in, all that. Yeah. But if you drop in within the form, I will definitely get in touch with all of you.
Yeah. If you want to sell Stephanie insurance or anything like that, her email is there.
My insurance is expiring, so
Okay, heard it. Okay.
yeah,
Right. And so
that's all.
just a reminder, the event is called Games Bagus, right?
Yes, Games Buggers. Did I not mention the event name? I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
Games
Yeah,
Bagus.
it's called Games Buggers. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this time. I really appreciate it, Ivan. I'm gonna stick around for a bit. I really hope to see some of the presentations, but then I'll have to head off for a family matter. But congratulations to all of you. I saw some of the stuff the other day during the hangout, and so excited to see what you guys have done.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Stephanie.
All right. So some of the links that we'll be putting on the Games HQ platform lah. All right, the links and the email and so, no, maybe not email lah, the links lah. The email after you really get swarmed by people. Okay, so this aside, next will be okay. We've downloaded the videos. Oh, it's here already. All right. So we can actually take a look at them. There's how many games? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 9 games over here. In case I miss anything, please do let me know. And some people are not available for this showcase. Alex, are you here? No, Alex not here, right? So, oh wait, someone just came in.
I think there's multiple Alexes.
Oh, sorry. What's our Alex? Alex Tan.
Mother cow.
Mother cow, you here, Mother cow?
It sounds like a profanity. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. You're just this kind of name. Then you're
Sounds so wrong.
You'll get stuck with it for the rest of your professional lives,
Professionally.
All right, let's go we will take a look. Okay, we'll present on his behalf. So just a quick one. Okay, Alex team hotkeys, but I'm solo. He. Okay, so generally speaking, before we go into the video, we just see what it is. It's a slippery puzzle platformer where you have to know when to change shapes to slow down or speed up. Right? Okay, so let's see what he has come up with lah. Can see, right? Can hear, right? Can I? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
All right. Okay. Interesting. So you need to change the characters from either a square or a circular shape in order to speed up or slow down. That looks like possibly the next big hit, really. Okay, cool. Interesting. Someone says it sounds like a vaporwave music. Probably is. All right. Next one. Let's go. Team Arif. So Team Arif was not available here. Let me just do a quick check to see whether he has any slides. Let me see. Then we can at least take a look at what he's was working on. Team Arif. Hold on. Pitch. Team Arif, are you here?
Arif, are you here?
No, I think he's not here. Okay, his stuff is not. I don't see a pitch deck here, but never mind. We will just jump into his game called Dungeon Game, right? Which I presume has a dungeon in it. Okay. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. All right. Dungeon game. Okay, let's go. Play. So round attack, range attack, area attack, and front attack. So it does look like a dragon has died. Okay, it does look like the player is releasing some sort of pungent gas from its front, and the dragon has died as a result of it. All right. So that's a range attack. Okay. Okay.
It's particles. Yeah.
So you got the, okay. So we've seen the range. Let's see whether he does the other attacks. Also, if I'm not mistaken, during the midpoint, he was talking about every move he makes is 1 turn. So everything else also makes a move. So it's like battle of the gases.
I guess it's just like a temporary particle effect. It looks like a stock particle effect.
I mean, I would play. I would play it if it was gases, man. Like you can eat beans and like
Whoa.
like a lot of yogurt and to upgrade, and then you can mix your gases around.
Oh.
Okay, so he's basically killing all the dragons. Okay, let's see where you go. Okay, I'm adding sound effects now, right? Oh, there's music. Sorry. The soundtrack's pretty kick-ass. Right. All right. So it made for global. Okay. Cool. Arif's game. I'm not sure what this was made on. Yeah. But I guess we have to ask him if we see him around. Right. Right. Good job. Now you see this. So Mother Cows was made in 8 hours. But this one Kiasu made a game in 6 hours. So,
Sorry lah.
So I am Tuo.
I guess I'll present, I guess.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. What's the pitch of it? Yeah, because
the pitch is that basically I just wanted to let me state how I approach this first. I wanted to explore the effects I can do inside Unity. Then I applied the game jam into it. That's usually how I do my game jam, so I can learn something every time. So this time I wanted to try with Unity effects and visual effects a little bit, but not too much. That's why it's done in 6 hours, because I got my vaccine booster and it killed me slightly. So I Am Duo is basically that you play as two meteors that are reliant on each other. So you basically use one to attack and one of them you control the movement. So I think I'll let the gameplay speak for itself. It's just a very simple game. There's nothing much.
okay,
It's just
roll it, huh?
Yeah, it's just spinning and physics. There's no audio as well.
So after he got the booster shot, he managed to do this lah. So he got boosted.
Half lah.
Right. Let's go. Oh, music? No, right? Got it.
No music.
Okay.
It's just there is some UI there to teach the player, and it's just things that shoot at you, and then you need to smack them with the other meter. You spin them using a left click or right click, depending on which one you use. It will spin the other direction. It will turn orange if you reach a certain speed, but it also creates an explosion force if you smack someone with it. I guess I wanted I think the fun thing I did about this is that I tried to do a simple health system, but I realized that it was terrible because I can't predict the speed on the collision, and sometimes Unity's collision is just wanky as hell. So my workaround for this is that I use the Super Smash Brothers method. Is that every time you smack the enemy weight gets lower and lower, and it dies when it reaches a certain speed. So I think I didn't showcase here enough. There is a swap mechanic where I guess you use it to dodge, where you can swap between the two meteors as the controllable one. Yeah, I just did that. So you can use that to dodge. I have ideas from friends that tell me to try. Oh, you can make a platformer game out of this. But in the end, 6 hours. Yes.
So if you don't move, everything else is still moving, or what? Like if you're not moving, like when you stop moving, right, the rest of the pieces are static, or are they still just slowly moving?
They are relative to the. See here, me spinning here is actually I didn't use the mouse. You can actually spin it based on your momentum. It's
Okay.
physics based, so it follows the main meteor, and it spins just like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's quite fun. Hope you take it and go ahead with it, lah.
We'll see.
It's so pretty.
See.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's one of his specialty. He like to spend time on this.
Technical artist, but not really.
Okay lah. Okay, let's move. Any questions for him? Since he's the first developer who's actually here.
Just the order of things.
Okay, so reminds me of a bit of Lyctopus. Yong says, yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Lyctopus. You can go check it out. Right.
I'll check it out. Thank you for that.
All right. And then we go. Let's get to pronounce this word. Pepega. Pepega. Right? Team Pepega, are you all here? Does anyone want to give a brief description?
Oh, there's audio commentary. I don't think that.
What? Someone singing?
Yongjun, I think you're not muted.
Okay, never mind. I'll mute him for Okay. All right. I thought it's presenting. Sorry. Yeah, but okay. If Pepega not here, then we'll read out lah. All right. So the elevator pitch is anxiety. Wow. Okay. A feeling of fear, dread, and uneasiness. Now imagine you're talking with someone whom you do not want to hurt, but you don't know whether to follow your heart or your mind when you need to reply them. That's the game. Okay, wait, let me try break. Imagine you're talking with someone whom you do not want to hurt, but you don't know whether to follow your heart or mind when you need to reply them. Okay, let's go check it out then. Let's jump straight to Tough Gaming says the video not here, but there's a video here though.
Tough Gaming might not be from Team Paprika.
Oh,
Whoa.
All right, so this one is
There's a anime mom in a visual novel. You know where this goes.
okay, and then don't overthink, see? Okay, overthinker, let's play,
I'm Zian, the designer from Team Pepega. First off, sorry for not being able to make it for today's presentation. So, with that out of the way, let me introduce our game.
So I can louder.
The game is Overthinker, and it is a visual novel game. So, what is the game about? Imagine when you're having a conversation with a human being and you're trying to please everyone with the right answer. In the end, you are the one having anxiety because of the constant fear of disappoint people with your reply. And the worst thing, it did happen. That's what Alex, our main protagonist, have to go through every day. Today, the player will follow one of his day and help him make it through the day. Depends on the situation, you're either gonna follow your heart or mind for your answers to try and reduce your anxiety point and hope you can make it through the end. Although it is not something to blow your mind, but hope you guys will enjoy the gameplay. As you can see, the default anxiety bar is already at 2 points, and depend on what answer the player selected, it can add 1 point, 0 point, or minus a point. Why is only add and minus a point? Well, since the game is not too long and it only divided into 4 sections, which is morning, afternoon, night, and a sub-story. So for a sub-story to appear, the anxiety point is already at 4 points full, and this is served as a second chance for the players, since if the anxiety bar hits 5 points, it's game over.
Inner self seduces you.
The reason there are only 2 choices and divided into 2 parts is because it's more on the narrative side than the gameplay, because you, as Alex, wanting to prove yourself that you have grown a little bit just from today. So it will start off with 2 difficult answers, but in the end, with 2 best answers, whether you base on your heart or your mind to answer, and it will help the player to finish the game. And that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he has a very strong
Nice.
inner voice though. The okay, so now I guess I understand his pitch deck now. Basically, it's you don't want to hurt people with your words. At first, I was assuming that it was some kind of like murderous thing, like you don't want to hurt people, but it's more like you suffer anxiety because you don't want to hurt people with your words. But then at the same time, when you try to do that, you may suffer from anxiety lah. So I think maybe some people here might have that lah. I even projecting, no lah. I'm more the serial killer type lah.
oh wow.
Right. Oh, okay. So that's Overthinker. I think it's a Renpai game, if I'm not mistaken. But do try it out lah. It seems like this guy very easy to five anxiety bar. I'm not sure. I'm actually quite curious what happens when he hits 5. You know, does he flip out or what? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then we move on to the team, the bums. The bums. Okay, where are the bums? The bums, are you all here? The bums.
Hello.
Alex. Yes, you want to introduce your game?
Okay, so we didn't there isn't a slides, there isn't really a pitch deck. We just sort of did something that we could do, and then we just ended up learning more about Unity, because our whole group is made out of 73 students who has not learned anything from Unity, but in the whole game jam we've learned something.
That's a good thing, actually.
Yeah.
It's a very good thing.
So we just watched more tutorials and understand stuff more than anything. But the idea is that it's supposed to be a 2D tower defense game. You're playing as a guard and you're trying to stop demons from coming to into the place you're defending. But yeah.
Okay, so it's called Night Watch lah.
Yeah.
Made by the bums.
Yeah, the name was we started off strong with the name, then we didn't, then yeah.
all right. Cool. All right.
It wasn't complete, but yeah, it's just very simple.
I think it's your first time in Unity. I think you
yeah, first time in Unity.
All right. So you're the guard, and then pew! You got bats flying in, right?
Yeah, so there's a few different enemies that's supposed to be like not gothic theme, but it's sort of. But yeah.
Bats
yes.
flying in reminds me of my first apartment in college.
Oh my god.
Yes, this brings me back to the good old days.
Do you set up crossbows and cannons?
There's supposed to be more, but we couldn't do that. But yeah. So basically, the whole idea is that the towers are all sort of things that these demonic beings don't like. So for example, a vampire, right? They don't like wooden stakes. So a crossbow would do more damage to them. They they cannot cross water also. So there's supposed to be like a water, holy water sort of tower. And then there's supposed to be like a night and day system where certain enemies can spawn in certain times. So for example, like a vampire will only spawn at night. So there's supposed to be a night and day, but yeah.
But so which, I mean, I can imagine the crossbow with shooting sticks, right? A vampire wouldn't like it, right?
Yeah, so you do more damage to certain enemies depending on the tower. So, for example, vampires, there's supposed to be like either a fire tower or a fire tower. Yeah. So like vampires don't like fire and wooden stakes. And there's supposed to be a silver bullet also, so on and so forth for different enemies.
So who would not like a giant cannonball in the face?
Uh,
I assume this will kill everything.
I mean, it does more damage, yes, but it's supposed to be slower, I guess. But
Oh.
yeah, that is the idea, lah.
I mean, a big cannonball in the face would slow anyone down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this was all supposed to be later on the more stuff your add on.
Yeah, because we had to like learn everything from tutorials because we actually haven't. Our Unity class is this semester, but the game jam started out on the first week of class. So we didn't actually get any. We didn't know anything, like zero knowledge. So
now you already started with that. Is it? Your project
yeah.
halfway done, right? Congratulations. You're almost done with your semester, right?
Congratulations, you're now higher standard than everyone that did not join.
A good job, right?
0.001% better. That's about it.
Yeah, first step. Hope to see it develop further. I think it looks pretty solid. You got stuff running around on the track, and then the damage all seems to work. So yeah, keep building on it.
I'll be honest, it is actually much more polished than my first game in my game jam, which is also Unity. It's also coincidentally Global Game Jam. It's much more polished than mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're hoping to see big things from the bums, okay?
Okay.
I just see a bat flying in and you shoot it with a crossbow.
Yeah.
Overkill. All right. Thanks. Okay. So that's the bums. Then we have Team WFH. Team WFH, okay. Sylvia, are you there? Wait, this is your team, right? Is this your team? WFH is Oru. Is it your team? Oh, wait, correct. Yeah. Hiding, is it? Okay, never mind. Then we will. Let me see whether they got their files not, so we can see what their project is. Bums. Okay, no, I got no files on them. Therefore, we'll just have to play the video itself. Right? This is teamwork from home. With their game, please accept cookies. All right.
Damn. Yes, video editing.
Oh, so ominous.
Ominous cookies.
Okay, wait, sorry. Let's see the instructions again. Okay, so up, down, left, right, WASD, reload R to swap color, jumping is space bar, and the left mouse button is to shoot. And they have dark enemies and light enemies. Oh, so you need to swap your weapon to shoot the appropriate enemy, right? So that's the duality there, I guess.
Hello, you guys hear me?
Yeah, Uru.
Yeah, sorry, I went to get a delivery just now. Wait, no one covered? Jeez.
No, Sylvia.
Damn it. Yeah.
When you are at white, the black. Right. I shall pause here uncomfortably.
That's probably a 4 a.m. moment.
What's the movie when you are white? When you shoot at white, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, when you shoot at white, okay. When you are and black, the one.
Copy pasta.
Okay, when you shoot at the black.
So basically, like the enemies that are opposite of your gun collar, they will move slower, like in slow motion, so their bullets are easier to dodge.
Oh, okay. So reverse. What's this built in, Unreal?
Yeah, Unreal.
Wow.
What happened? Backflip,
360 no scope.
Ooish. So last year, for those that didn't know, right, they made a game about sushi. This year they made a game about cookie. So you can see a pattern there, lah. And I think they made
Oh no,
a game about buns also earlier.
we got figured out.
So these are very hungry developers, as you all can tell, lah, right?
Mm.
Okay, check out the itch.io link. So the objective is, I mean, generally it's just going. Who are you? Who's the player actually?
So, like the player is like a cookie that wakes up. Basically he's been kidnapped, no memories, and he finds himself in a cookie lab where they turn cookies into merciless killing machines.
And who are these merciless killing cookies? Who do they kill?
We don't know. All I know is like, yeah, he just wakes up and there's like all these black and white cookies trying to go for him or her. And yeah, and then they found that gun, that experimental gun. And that's what allows you to go through them and escape the facility at the end. If you can make it.
So this is a regular gun. It's not a milk gun or something like that, right?
No.
I thought you're trying to milk and cookies, milk them or something like that.
Oh my lord, you dunk them in milk.
Yeah, I want to see the backflip again. Where's the backflip? Okay, wait. This is like John Wick of cookies, right?
Cookie run shooter.
Okay, jump. Wait, where is it?
It's
When you are at black. You need a deep trailer quality voice. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Was that intentional? Is that actual button that you can press to do that?
Actually, I had no idea we could do that. I just it's the first time saying it too.
Who's recording the thing? Sylvia, is it?
It's Sylvia, because I kind of crashed this morning. So they by the time I woke up, like the video was already done.
Okay, this one is the best part, right? Woo! Right. Alright. And then he lands and shoots someone right in the face. Okay, lah. This is really the John Wick of cookies. Right. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Alright.
Okay, team AIOU. Okay, this team metal what?
Yeah.
Metal
Yes.
what? Bluff me. Put the folder but nothing inside. Well, let me find it. Okay, a second.
Presenting live, isn't it?
Oh, you present live. You all can present live also if you want.
Yeah.
My mic not working. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're presenting
Sorry.
live.
Okay, present. Okay.
Bug fixing while watching.
Wait, you want me to go on first or what?
Yeah, go on first.
Okay. All right, then.
You go last.
So we got the fried noodles gang.
Wow.
So polished.
Holy.
Polished looks amazing.
Okay, so just to run through the elevator pitch, right? So the murderous dog, Mr. Heckle, would like to go on a murderous rampage. I said it twice. Rampage, while his mild-mannered alter ego, Dr. Jai, tries his best to avoid being discovered. Right. So let's jump into the game. Go. Here we go. All right. So this is our main menu. So we just a little bit of story here. Our credits are over here. So in our team, we have Chris, Hongyu, and Joan, who's our programmers. We have Na, who's a pixel artist, and Aiden, who joined us for pixel art instead of programming. Brandon's our composer, so we actually have original music, right? And I'm just helping around with the pixel art and designing the game. Right. So in essence, there'll be policemen and there'll be innocent civilians walking around. So each citizen you kill, additional police will be added to the map, right? And you will win when you have managed to kill all the innocent civilians, right? You have to avoid the police, and you lose if they catch you. This is you itself. This is you. You move with the WASD keys. If you are chased by the police and you want to hide, if you can't outrun them, you need to drink your potion, which allows you to transform into the innocent Dr. Jai, right? Then the police will lose interest in you, and then they just wander off. And these are the innocents of London. You're supposed to kill all of them, right? And how do you do that? You press E when you're close to them. Characters done by Han, by the way. So if you're wondering, right, every time someone dies, right, and there's a right, that's actually the voice of all 7 members. And then whenever the policeman actually goes, oi, yeah, that's also the voice of all 7 members. That's me when I'm recording. I didn't realize my voice is there as well. So you can actually hide from them as well. If you take corners fast enough, right? They can lose sight of you. He's the innocent version of himself now. So the police stop chasing you when you're in Dr. Jite mode. So the potion is also limited. There's about 3 potions. So you got to really like use them sparingly. We killed about 11 civilians. So now there's about 21 policemen in the map. And this guy's sliding over here. Okay. Yeah, so that's the game. And to be honest, we haven't won the game yet. I think our best was about, was it Han? Han managed to kill, I think, about, left back 5 civilians. And then he got swarmed by the police. Yeah. So there's still going to be a lot of adjustments. Oh, we're going to 11. All right. So maybe we still need to adjust a little bit in terms of collision and such. But yeah, that's our game over here. Right. Okay. I think the best part was the oi and the because and Brandon put it all together. So the music, right, was actually composed by Brandon himself. So anyone that needs proper composer, right, can go find him. Okay, Team Veggie. Team Veggie, are you here? Veggie Mike.
Here.
Okay, come. You want to intro your game?
Can we say no?
Okay.
Let's play the video first. Play video first.
Okay. All right. The title is "Don't Be Cooked." Oh, they're very polished.
Oh, the art is so cute.
We get it from open source. As long as not for commercial use, it's okay.
Okay, one day Granny was cooking curry. While she was reaching to get the onion, suddenly she fall down, up as the onion. Wow, scary, isn't it? Okay. It's playing, yeah, okay. So it's Granny, I guess.
Onion bomb.
Onion bomb. Wow, why Granny so bara? Struggle for 60 seconds.
Oh my lord.
Chaulo. Uyo.
Oh,
This boss
Granny
fight.
and Knife Master.
This one is a sword saint. Kensai. Oh, caught already. Wait, who are you? You're onion, right?
Oh,
Yes, we are the onion.
Okay. And then got extra onions.
Granny had like a knife ultimate going on there.
Summon swords.
Gilgamesh.
Oh, wait. What happened? Teleported. And got toast also. Okay, toast.
Sound. What happened to the sound?
Oh, sorry. Is it? Oh. Oh my goodness, I forgot the sound. Okay. Hey, what happened?
We survived for 60 seconds.
Oh, I thought Granny caught you.
Yeah, Granny caught us because the onion is actually his granny.
The onion is Granny. Then who's the
Granny?
Granny?
The onion and Granny changed their soul.
Also, the onion became Granny.
Oh.
Yes.
So the onion became Granny, and then
Now we've been cooking onion. Now the onion is cooking us.
oh, okay.
That's one fierce onion. I'll never want to deal with that onion anymore.
That's onion. Hey, you didn't notice the Granny buff as anything, right? Look at those biceps. Oh, you know.
The onion will make you cry one way or another.
Okay, so you have abilities. Okay. Oh, you want to explain the game or you run through it?
It was basically the game is like inspired by the Identity 5. It's just like we are trying to struggle for 60 seconds in the game. We're doing like something simple. So and then we are starting like our idea is getting crazier and crazier. So this
So these are abilities that the onion has, lah.
Yes.
You can summon onions.
Yes.
And then the toast, what happens when you touch
the toast? Like a special power. Ta-da!
So when you touch toast, onions become ginormous.
Yes.
And then a Bukin sound, right? A Hadouken sound, right?
Ultraman actually.
Is it? Wait. I thought that's Street Fighter, no? Okay.
He aspired from a lot of games.
Oh, that's going right teleport you to the left.
Yes, you can try the game later.
So he got knife and then the granny, but you already survived for 60 seconds.
Yes, we win. You will win if you survive for 60 seconds. That's all. We are doing a very simple game because our team is a 4-person, and then only two of us is from the game industry, and then 2 of us, including me, is not from the game industry. That's we are trying to make something simple and fun and crazy.
Yeah, it definitely looks fun and crazy.
It looks very polished.
The granny skill is the ultimate skill. It's inspired from Gilgamesh.
This one?
No. Another one.
Oh, the knife, like.
Oh, the summon knife one.
Yes.
Oh, you're this granny, You better eat all your porridge.
You better eat all your onions and carrots.
So this is what happens when you body swap with a vegetable, I guess.
Yes.
This one.
This one, yes.
Okay. Wow. Ganas, this one. Okay, you got any questions about what's happening here? No? Especially, you fall down. Okay, lucky it's onion. I mean, it could be cucumber or something. It could be pickle Rick. You wake up with a pickle running around. Yeah. Okay, cool.
We are doing something simple, very simple things.
No, but I mean, it doesn't look simple for sure. There's like different abilities. How about this one here when they get caught? Like she can grab you and then what you lose what?
This one is we're gonna struggle. You will be tapping on the keyboard left and right to struggle before you reach the pot. If Granny put you in the pot, then you're game over.
So Granny puts you in a pot, then you die. Okay, so you manage to escape.
Yes.
How about when the onion summons the I mean,
Oh,
for
that one you need to walk until a certain place. There will be one item there. This one.
So the onion can
Onion.
open
Onion bomb.
interdimensional gates.
Yes.
And then got
Here is a small onions. We got another one is a teleport. The microwave is teleport.
Oh, the microwave teleport. Okay.
Yes.
And but in the pot or no?
Not in the pot, just beside the pot.
Yeah, is it the onion?
Then we eat the bread. Then it'll become a giant Ultraman onion.
Yeah. Okay, it's definitely hilarious, right? Good job for the whole team.
All credit, artwork credit from Free Pick.
All for free. Okay. Yeah. It's even this muscular granny.
Muscle Granny is the doggy. The doggy me.
The what?
Doggy.
Doggy?
Oh, the
The
doge.
doggy.
The muscular doge.
Oh, okay. Oh, so, but you drew the granny or is it the?
Yeah, we draw it. It's actually
okay.
the combination of a cooking mama and older version of cooking mama plus doggy.
Oh.
It's not here.
Granny's coming to get you. Right. So okay, cool. Okay. Nice, thanks. Let's move on to the AIOU. Okay.
Evan, just a moment. There's a new video uploaded by Team Gamers Jammers.
King Gamers Jammers. Okay, wait. Okay, let's give us a bit more time. Let me refresh. King what? Gamers Jammers. Let me find the file. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, Gamer Jammers. Okay. Right. Let me download this. Download. Chat Granny. Did I miss anyone else? No, right? Arif. Did I show Arif? Yeah, saw Arif.
Yeah.
Nick Mirza also has a board game. But yeah, he couldn't make it and he couldn't complete it in time. If I'm not mistaken. Right. Team Gamers Jammers. Oh my god, I can't pronounce it. Gamers Jammers. Okay, let's see what he has. Let's see whether he has a pitch first. Team Gamers Jammers.
Yeah, it looks really nice actually.
Okay, no pitch. Okay, never mind. We'll just play the video.
We're not allowed to, are we?
Oh.
We can. No.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're there. Okay, great.
Yes.
Oh wow, hi.
Gamers Jammers. Okay. You guys want to introduce
Three
your
of
game?
us are here. The rest are not here, but they helped throughout so much.
It's okay, don't worry. Yeah, you want to introduce what's your game about?
Okay, let the game explain itself. Even though there is no duality in it, but we did something.
Oh, okay. So I'll just play the game, all right?
Yeah, first play, then we'll explain to you what we did.
And we will see. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right, so we got the team here. All right, Alex, who is art, design, okay. Music, Mahmoud, all right, programming, Tengku, and
Everything art assets, all of them are made by Alex. Everything is original. The music also is made by Mahmoud. Very original. And then the coding, it's done by non-programmers, but it's somewhere there. Like we all helped in the program. Yeah, we tried to figure out how to make the code.
okay,
It
cool.
doesn't have much features, but let's see.
That's the best kind of game jams, right? When everyone just jumping in. Okay, let's play,
Yeah, exactly. Let's play. It's a bit laggy in the video, but it's basically a endless runner racing game on a metro night style.
This looks like Federal Highway.
I can confirm.
There are motivations.
Yeah, Federal Highway Simulator.
Yeah, it's just an endless runner. We couldn't finish it, but it's supposed to be like the high score system. Like, you know, the more you go and you don't touch the obstacle, you get the higher score.
Do you get faster if you don't hit anything?
Yeah, you get points the more you go to the front, but we couldn't finish it.
Hopefully after this we can still all work on it and actually finish it as a game. And also in this part, in here, it's very like even we
Yeah, because of
recorded
the
it.
screen recorder.
Yeah, but then in original, like from Unity, when you play it, it's not this laggy at all. Like you can go straight with it.
Oh, okay. This just like driving the Chiras,
Yeah.
exactly.
What we
All the obstacles, yeah, everything, man.
Our goal was to make it like a split screen
Yeah.
where there is two players playing at the same time. But we were not able to finish the coding for that.
Yeah, we only went halfway.
But we also have the other cars, and already there were actually a few other assets that we didn't use in the game.
Oh, okay. So there's some stuff that. So are you guys gonna work on it? Continue working?
For
Yeah,
sure. Yes.
I think so.
I think everyone in our team wants to work on it and make it a good game.
All right, all right. Yeah, Jonathan says can add the mystery gem that happens for no apparent reason.
Yes.
Or if there's an accident there, right? The rules say you have to slow down your car and look at it for a while. You know,
Yeah.
that's the Malaysian way. All right.
And then we have also one car, my.
Yeah, we have like localized my V cars.
Oh, yeah, my culture. Oh, okay. Right.
Try to go Malaysian way.
So are they colliding with you or what? Are they racing with you or?
Yeah, like if you touch the obstacles, then you're supposed to get damage.
Okay.
You can choose to, like when you play co-op, like offline co-op, couch co-op, you can choose which Malaysian car you want to use during the race.
Oh, you can choose which Malaysian car.
Yes, exactly.
I'm
not sure whether the companies will be too happy about that.
But that would be unfair because my V will always win, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was good though.
Okay, this game needs a function where you can flip people off, lah. You know, as you're driving, so that will be complete, really.
Yeah.
All right, Arif.
Work on it.
Sorry, are we working? Okay, cool. Well, what do you use to build this?
Unity.
Unity. All right. Okay. Also, the roads are okay, right. But this game doesn't end, right? This video I see it ends.
It's endless.
So it's currently endless, lah. Okay.
Yeah.
What is this, by the way? What's this green thing in between? Sorry.
Oh, it's a mistake.
Oh.
No, that part.
All right. Okay, we ignore that part. We put it aside. Okay, we didn't see that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Thank you very much, then.
All right. Thank you.
Before we go to the last one, I think Arif just came in. Arif, we saw your game. You want to say anything about your dungeon game?
Oh, hello. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, basically, there's really nothing to know. What you see is what you get. It's a turn-based RPG adventure game. Each character gets their own turn. What I did differently from the last time I showed this is basically I just added some sprites. Basically the tiles, like the grass tiles and the wall tiles. The dragons are actually sprites that I made in my previous game jams, but I've also added main menus, and the objective is to basically find a treasure chest, and while you go and try to search for it, you also have to fend off against the onslaught of dragon enemies. And you have 4 different types of attacks: the round attack, which attacks every enemies that are surrounding you by 1 tile; the range attack, which is basically like the front attack, except it has more range; front attack, which basically attacks any enemy that's in front of you; and an area attack, an attack which basically attacks all enemies in 1 room. So basically I'm in 1 room right now. So supposedly if I use the area attack, I will be able to damage all of the enemies that are in this 1 room. But as for the theme, well, there really is nothing that fits with the theme, actually.
All right.
It's just basically a typical turn-based adventure game. So yeah, I kept the farting attacks, which which people like. So yeah. Besides that, I think that's really it. Yeah.
All right. Are you going to continue working on this after this? You move on to
Only
something
time
else.
will tell, I guess. Maybe. To be honest, the reason why I want to do this is because, well, I just kind of like doing it. It's just been on my mind, so I just
Challenge
thought that
yourself,
maybe, I could like get this out of the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thanks. All right. Okay, and the last team for the day would be Team AIOU. Okay, I'm going to let you share the screen. Sepamau present.
I think the setting is there. You can share.
I already allow already.
Yeah. I just need to click sound.
Let's see some nice pixel art again.
Nah. Okay. We do all kind of art. We do NFT art. Does it load? Oh, my PC is acting up. Is it shared for you? Is the screen shared?
Yeah, I can see. Can you all see it? Yeah. Right.
Okay, cool. So the game is called Meta World. Basically, it's a game made sort of like to poke fun of the whole buzzwords in the game industry. So the metaverse, the NFT, the play to earn, and all those kind of stuff. We try to make fun as much as possible, but pretty much is inspired by a game called Wordle. If you do not play the Wordle yet, you should give it a try. It's pretty fun. There's so many variations of Wordle out there already. I just played a math version of it called, I think, Nerdle. This can be quite difficult because you are doing a math equation and you're guessing the numbers and the operations, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so credits, let's just go with that first. It's Team AIOU because there's 5 letters and tribute to Wordle. I'm Bas, I'm the gameplay programmer, and we have Chui Tang, which is the NFT and UI artist. So the UI is done by Chui Tang, and some of the NFT art. Hashimi, he's the Wordle solver programmer, which sadly I only managed to integrate like 50% of what he prepared already, but we'll get it done in a day or two. Nessa, the NFT artist as well, and you have Yongjun, which is the homonym content designer. So just in case you're not familiar, homonym is basically the concept of words that can be either spelled the same way but have different meanings or pronounced differently, or the same, or words that is actually spelled in the same way but pronounced either differently or pronounced the same but have different meaning. So we'll go through that. So I'm just gonna go back to the main menu. Let's just start. So basically, the system is kind of very similar to Wordle, but it's a bit different. So there's day system, there's a category, and there's a hint. So we have to give hints because otherwise it will be very Wordle. We have to just keep guessing. So in this case, a direction and a correct. Anyone want to make a guess?
Right.
Type it in the chat.
That's so easy, right? Okay, right. Thank you.
Oh my, that's so easy, right? Right?
Yeah, right. So once you enter, and if it's correct, you unlock the NFT. Of course, we're gonna add special effects that make it so awesome to kind of celebrate the NFT series artwork that we have here, done by Chui Tang. And basically, there's gonna be real data that we actually pull from the OpenSea server, which is the price, the last price, contract address, token standard, blockchain system, and all this. These are real data that's pulled from OpenSea in 2025, not now. So it's still fake data for the moment. But yeah, kind of like to make fun of it, and you can actually click either continue or collection. If you click collection, you get to see the rest of the collection page. So we have a lot of different collections. So we cover a lot of different things in here. So there's Boba, there's Chinese food series, there's Asian parent series as well. So I'm just gonna continue and go to the next one. So there's also another category called Homophone. So besides homograph, which is the spelling is the same way, homonym is actually words that's pronounced the same, but might be spelled differently or might be pronounced differently, or have different meaning. So in this case, purchase, there's 3 space there. Anyone want to give it a guess?
Buy.
Buy. Let's try with BY and enter. Do not get it correct. So it's pronounced buy, but you have to spell it right. So it has to be BUY. And if you enter, it'll tell you there's only one more answer you need to find. And this one, you need to find the next one, which is near. So the one that's pronounced the same as BUY is going to be BY. I'm just going to enter this, and then you unlock the next series, right? So I'm just going to quickly use cheat code to kind of unlock everything. So just gonna you guys see the kind of artwork, the awesome artworks that we've done by our awesome NFT artists who's gonna make millions and billions out of these fancy artworks on the platform. So there's Chinese food series. We have all the chicken rice from dumpling and everything, siu mai bao, and in time for Chinese New Year, so we have your Chinese tea as well. The price are all estimation of the value that we think is gonna fetch on the OpenSea market. There's also SM Parent series, which is kind of fun because it's kind of like reflecting to our life as Asian kids. You have rotan, hanger, your feather duster, your slipper, and of course belt, which can be very global. But yeah, you have currency series. Basically, the artists can draw anything that they want. We'll just integrate into the game. So there's like different things to unlock. So there's the currency: 1 ringgit, 20, 50, 100. We have hamsters. Cute, colorful, shabby, and hipster. What else do you want, right? We have ice creams. We have many ice creams, different ice creams.
So obscene.
Potong ice creams. That's your imagination, Ivan. I will not comment on that. This is Milo ice cream, and then we have the ice cream sandwich as well. And from the feedback from our NFT artists, one of the hardest things to draw is actually rojak. So yeah, it's actually quite difficult to illustrate rojak in a 32 by 32 pixel pixel art. So we have a lot of different things. We have Malaysia Holiday Series, Chinese New Year happening next week. We have Raya coming soon, and we have Malaysia Day. We have Deepavali, and as usual, go back to Christmas, right? Malaysia loves holidays. So there's kuih, there's like so many different content. So I'm just gonna kind of run through very quickly. Uniform, blah blah blah. Since they put a lot of effort to do this. Okay. So now, I'm gonna try to go back to continue. I'm gonna cheat as well. I'm just gonna show and run through. So for the first time in my Game Jam experience, we have more than 10 levels. So we are literally have like so many levels that it's like, oh my god, so many levels. And I'm just gonna stop at number 59. So hint, I am an American actor, businessman, and former professional wrestler. Who's this person?
Rock.
Correct. Let's go with Rock. So I'm gonna enter. Then I'm supposed to come here, but it already bugged out. Hence why we are demoing live on Unity. So I'm gonna do the last part, and I have to reset because it doesn't work the same way if you already unlocked it. None of the data are safe, so we have to play it again. So I'm just gonna get it wrong for 3 times. So if you actually do not get it right, what happens that the particular artwork, the NFT will be locked. So you essentially missed the pre-sale, the whatever they call it, right? So it's like you missed it. You're not gonna get it anymore. So if I go back to collection, I'm gonna be sad because I'm not gonna get the original boba tea. But there's a way to actually unlock it. So what you have to do, you actually have to unlock enough NFT that is in the other series. You have to complete one series after this series that you already missed by one. So in this case, you're gonna unlock. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot to mention at the front page. But I'm just gonna unlock. Once you complete a set that's not the set that you already missed, you're gonna say, congratulations, you have achieved duality, which is the theme of the game, and unlock the main objective of this game, which is to play or do better in Wordle. And essentially that's about it. And if you continue, it'll go back to the main menu, and the button here that was disabled earlier that's called duality, because you haven't unlocked it, now it's called Wordle Solver. So this is the part that you can actually now use this game to actually play Wordle. So there's many different functions. 3 of it is still under development because I did not get to integrate it in time. But let's try. suggest words that start with certain letter. I'm gonna go with X, enter. So you get all possible Wordle words that are 5 letters. Kind of cool, right? So you can kind of like cheat your way with your friends, like, hey, I know my X words. Let's go with suggest words that end with a certain letter. Let's go with Z maybe. Enter. Yeah. So there's 5 letter words as well. And one of the better ones that we can use is actually this scrambler. So you can actually put words like, if you have 4 letters, it's a Wordle that you need to use, the maybe and location, you just enter. It'll tell you all possible combination, right? And part of the solutions that we're going to build is actually this one, the full-blown Wordle solver, where it will be able to predict and get you your Wordle answer within 6 steps. And we guarantee our algorithm will beat every single possible permutation and possibility of Wordle. And that's about it from our side. Thank you so much. Thank you for playing with us just now. I'm just going to go back and continue. Oops, I have to go back in a minute. That's all. Thank you.
All right.
Sharing the screen.
Music doing remix by itself, right?
Yeah. The music, the credits are integrated when the presentation was starting. So all those are built on the spot.
All right. Okay, so the end game is basically a Wordle solver lah.
Yeah, the ultimate power, you will have a Wordle solver that will be able to solve any Wordle puzzle with 6 steps. Yeah.
Also, we managed to get the database is from Wordle itself, is it?
Someone pulled it from online, and then we just kind of like kidnapped it. It doesn't make any difference because there's 12,000 words, so you still need to algorithmically guess out of the 12,000 words which one is Wordle, right? For today, yeah.
All right. Okay. Any questions? Anyone wants to download the game, that Wordle solver? I see people playing it, but I myself haven't tried it out yet. Yeah. So if you all want to like go hardcore on it, then you all know who to find, right? Yes. All right. Yeah. So I think that's is that everyone? Let me see. Share screen. I think that's about all the games that we have for this year. I think some people had to pull out, right? But I would suggest, if possible, over time, do play some of these games, try it out, right? You can leave them feedback. Did I miss anyone out? No, I think everyone's covered more or less, right? Do remember to upload it for those of you who maybe still working on it, or at least create a page first so that you can still upload to it at a later date. Yeah, because I think some teams had exams, and some teams were working, and then some teams just couldn't make it because they were traveling. Yeah. So that's the nature of having the global game jam at the beginning of the year lah. Sometimes it's always like dancing around Chinese New Year and stuff like that. Yeah. So yep, that's about it. And I would then, if anyone got nothing else to add to it, then I can conclude this year's session. All right. We are still operating all the chat rooms and stuff. We will leave them there. Normally we leave all the Discord chats up until the next global game jam lah, right? So, but if anyone wants to back up all their files and such, please do so. Remember, all the stuff that we've done during global game jam is open for everyone to use. But if you're in a team and you want to develop your game further, do have a discussion with your team to avoid any unwanted issues. I think some games here could actually be developed further and then brought to the next level. I would like to see a AAA cookie shooting game, right, coming out from one of the studios locally, but we shall have to see whether that becomes a reality, right? Or even a murderous onion and grandmother situation. Yeah, I think all those are actually quite interesting to see them as actually full-blown games. But beyond that, I think that's about it. So thank you very much. Thank you to the team that was helping with the Global Game Jam is Thomas, Buzz, Jonathan, right, who was helping also the previous year. If anyone else in the future wants to join the team, all right, volunteerism, that means we don't get anything, maybe a pizza at the end of it, right, or belanja makan or something like that. But typically all this is done on a community volunteer basis.
It's pizza?
Soon.
Thomas, you hear that? That's pizza.
Yes. Pizza. Right. So thank you very much to the team. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Well, with the organization and such. And thank you to all the people that actually joined the Global Game Jam. Once we have Stephanie has left, but when Marika has more information from, I think we will slowly make that information available to you all, right? And then we will see, and hopefully there are more community events upcoming soon, despite the COVID situation. We'll see how it goes, right? We'll play by ear. All right. So thank you very much again from the team, the administration team. Thank you to all the jammers. We hope to see you guys next year. Okay, not next year, maybe the next event, the next event. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys soon.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.